implementation of queue using arrays. Like we are going to do the operations on queue using arrays. So for that, let's start a Turbo C++ application. First of all, we'll open a file. I've already created the file with the name queueisingarrays.c. As it is C programs, extension will be .c. So you can see here, this is a C program for our queue using arrays. So let's start with the explanation part, and then I'll show you how we can get the output, or how we can perform the operations on queue. So first of all, we have included the header files. So the two basic header files, stdi.h and conio.h. So we have included these two header files. Now you can see here we are using one hash defined preprocessor directive which defines the size of a queue, that is 5. Now we are using our three functions, that is void insert, void delete and void display, for the operations like insert, delete and display. Now you can see here we are declaring some variables, or initializing some variables. So you can see here after the type int queue size, we are declaring a queue. Now you can see here the data type int. We are giving the front end and the rear end. We are declaring front and rear end of the queue, and we are initializing it as -1. So both are -1 right now. So the queue is empty right now. So now from here our main program starts, that is void main. So now you can see here we are declaring some variables. So that is int, value and choice. Now we are using clr which is used to clear the output screen each and every time, while it is true. So first, what it will print when we start the output, or we start performing the operations, first of all it will give you the choices. So what are the choices? First is insert, delete, display and exit. Then printf, then it will print enter your choice. Then whatever the choice will be inserted by the user, it will be read from the main memory. That is, we are using the scanf function to read. So %d is used for integer variables, as we are going to insert 1, 2, 3 and 4. So %choice means it will read the data. Then after getting this your choice, it will go to the switch case. So what is switch choice? So there are 4 choices. So first case is insert, then break, then case 2 is delete, then break, it will come out of this delete. Then third case is display, that will break, and then fourth one is exit. Then here you can see I have written one default printf. It means if the user chooses fifth option, which does not exist, so it will print wrong selection of choice. So this will be the default printf if the user chooses out of this limit, fourth. So now here we'll close the switch case, and then we'll close a main program also, and here while loop also will close. Now we'll write the functions for our insertion of data in queue. So you can see here this is void insert, means we are going to insert we are going to write the function for inserting the values in queue. So you can see here, first of all we have declared one variable, that is item. So now we are using one if condition. So what our if condition says is, if rear is equal to size -1. So if your rear value is equal to size -1, so here size is 5, so 5 minus 1 is 4. So printf queue overflow means the queue is already full, no more values can be inserted in the in your queue. Else if there is a space, means rear is equal to 2, 3 of 4, no not 4, 2 or 3. So what it will do is, if front is equal to -1, so right, if currently your queue is empty and front is equal to -1, then first of all we'll declare front is equal to 0, so it will come to first position. Now printf insert the element in the queue. So it will be rated by the value will be given by the user, so it will be rated to the scanf function. So %d ampersand-item, so item will be read by the computer or the main memory. Then what we are going to do is rear is equal to rear plus 1. So wherever the rare was there previously, so it will be incremented. Rare is equal to rare plus 1. Then item where it will be stored is queue of rare is equal to item. So right now currently where rare is, there the item will be stored. So queue of rare is equal to item. So this is how you write your function for insertion of values in queue. Now second comes is, so now comes your deletion part, like how we are going to delete the elements from the queue. So what our if condition says is if front is equal to -1, and you can see the two parallel lines, that is the or sign. So your and second condition is front is greater than rare. So either one of these conditions are true. If either one of these conditions are true, then what it will print is it will print queue underflow, means the queue is empty. Else if the queue is not empty, then what it will print is item deleted from the queue is %d, and it will read from the main memory queue of front, and then we'll increase the increment of front. So front is equal to front plus 1. So this is how you write your function for your delete operation in your queue. Now the last operation which we are going to perform is display. So how we are going to display the elements of the queue? So you can see here, first of all we are declaring one variable I for the for loops. So int I, and then a condition, what our if condition says is if front is equal to -1. If front is equal to -1 means the queue is empty. Else it will print the contents of queue are, we'll use the for loop. So for I is equal to 0, so we'll start from front, and then I is less than or equal to rare, we'll go till rare, and every time the loop repeats it will increment by 1. So printf %d /n and queue of I will print queue of I each and every time, and each and every time this the value of I will be incremented. So it will go 1 2 3 4. So this is how you print the values of your queue. So this was the program for your queue using arrays. So now I'm going to run this program. So you can see here there are no errors, so directly it is running the program. So first of all it is asking enter your choice. So first I'll enter the element in the queue. So my element will be 23. Then again I will insert 45. Then again I'll insert, that will be 67. So 3 items I have inserted, that is 23, 45 and 67. Now I'll display the 3 items. You can see here it's 23, 45 and 67. You can see here it's in the same order how I inserted the values, because it is first in first out. So whatever the values goes in first in last out. So whatever the value goes in first will come out the last. Okay, so now we are going to delete the values. So you can see the item deleted from the queue is 23. Then item deleted from then again we'll delete. So item deleted from the queue is 45. Then again I'm going to delete. So right now my queue is empty. All 3 elements which I inserted are deleted. Now I'll write for display 3. So you can see here there are there are no contents in the queue. Contents of the queue are, so there is nothing in the queue. Okay, so now if you want to come out of this program, it will be 4. We'll exit this, and this is how you write your program for queue using arrays. So alt enter will come out of this program. So thank you guys for watching this video, and don't forget to like and subscribe our channel for further updates.